Welcome back to Old Charles. The United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1966 is an interesting piece for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This coin was minted during a period of significant change in British coinage as the country was preparing to decimalize its currency. Just a few years later, the 1966 2 shilling coin is composed of cupro nickel, which gives it a silver color without containing any actual silver. This makes it more durable for circulation but still visually appealing to collectors. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right with the inscription Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1966 around the edge. This portrait is part of a series of coins that show the youthful Queen, and it is highly recognizable among British coins of the mid-20th century. The reverse side of the coin depicts a crowned Tudor rose, which has long been a symbol of England, and represents the unity and history of the country. This floral design is surrounded by the inscription 2 shillings and the year 1966. This particular coin was part of the pre-decimal currency system where 20 shillings equaled £1, and it was commonly referred to as a florin in everyday language. The mintage for the 1966 2 shilling coin was relatively high, which means that while it is not extremely rare, it still holds value for collectors, especially those looking to complete a set of florins from this era. The value of the coin today depends largely on its condition. Coins that show little to no wear and retain their original luster can be worth more to collectors. Coins in circulated condition typically fetch a modest amount, while those in uncirculated or proof condition can command significantly higher prices. Numismatists often look for coins with sharp details on the rose and clear features on the Queen's portrait when assessing value. The 1966 2 shilling coin is also interesting because it represents the last decade of the old British currency system before decimalization. This makes it a meaningful piece for historical collections as well as for those interested in the evolution of British coinage. Collectors should also be aware of the coin's edge, which is milled. This is an important detail for authenticity and for understanding the coin's production techniques. In summary, the 1966 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is a collectible piece that combines historical significance with appealing design. Its value varies depending on condition and rarity among surviving coins, and it remains a popular choice for those interested in British pre-decimal currency. The history of the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is deeply connected to the evolution of British currency and the social and economic changes of the 20th century. The 2 shilling coin was first introduced in 1849 during the reign of Queen Victoria, and was commonly known as the florin. Its introduction was part of an effort to decimalize British currency at least partially by creating coins that were a tenth of a pound. The florin or 2 shilling coin was originally made of silver, and over the years its composition changed according to economic and political conditions. By the time 1966 arrived, the coin was made of cupro nickel rather than silver, reflecting the rising cost of precious metals and the need for durable circulating coins. The 1966 coin features Queen Elizabeth II, who ascended to the throne in 1952. Her portrait on the obverse of the coin is part of a series of designs showing her youthful image and symbolizes continuity and stability in British coinage. The reverse design of the crowned Tudor rose represents England and its historic monarchy. It is a nod to traditional heraldry and the long history of floral symbols in British culture. This period in the 1960s was also a time of transition for British money as the nation was preparing to switch to a decimal currency system, which would be fully implemented in 1971. The 2 shilling coin continued to circulate until decimalization, after which it was gradually withdrawn as the new 5-pence coin replaced it at the same value. This makes the 1966 2 shilling coin one of the last examples of the pre-decimal currency system. It was widely used in everyday transactions and is remembered fondly by collectors and those who lived through that era. In terms of mintage, the 1966 2 shilling coin had a relatively high production, which means that while it is historically significant, it is not extremely rare. This coin serves as a tangible link to British history, showing the monarchy, the transition to modern currency, and the traditions of coin design that span centuries. It is a piece that tells a story of economy, culture, and heritage, all in a small durable coin. The condition of a 1966 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is one of the most important factors affecting its value to collectors. Coins are generally graded based on the amount of wear and the clarity of details on both the obverse and reverse. A coin in poor condition will show significant where the Queen's portrait will be flattened and details of the Tudor rose on the reverse may be barely visible. Such coins are usually worth only a small premium over face value. A circulated coin in fine condition will still show some wear, but the main features like the Queen's facial details and the rose petals will Be visible though not sharp. These coins are more desirable than heavily worn examples but remain affordable for most collectors. A very fine coin will have only minor wear with most of the details clear and the overall design easily distinguishable. These coins often retain some of the original mint luster and can fetch higher prices in the collector's market. An extremely fine coin shows minimal signs of circulation.